Good morning. I have discovered that one of these zero gravity chairs is broken, and I wanted to show you guys how I'm fixing it with Paracord. One of my favorite go-tos, almost as good as baling wire and duct tape. So let me flip around my camera. Okay, so here you can see, like, this is all shot out, right? And this is the side that I have replaced with the Paracord. So, I think these are called hitch knots. Let me get in here. Yeah, so a hitch, and then melting it. I need some sort of camera stand or something. And about 5 more hands. So I'm gonna run it through and I'm gonna cut this. I mean, I could unthread it, but it's kind of obnoxious. So I'm gonna cut this real quick. Okay, so cut this. Means you don't have to deal with these anymore. Drop that. And then you just pop. This is also really good if you're doing, like, score one of these at the thrift store and the elastic's all shot out. Upcycle. And you can cut this at any point along the way. Boom. Oh, we've gotten a snag. And then let's work that. I'm totally gonna need both hands. Okay. And I don't know what I'm doing. Really hard to do with one hand. And a foot. Those are toes. Okay. Alright. So this is hanging. Okay. So I'm leaving all of this on the hub. I'm dropping this through here. And it's going to be kind of interesting because I'm trying to do it in a way that you guys can see. So this is just looping, looping, looping. So it's very much looping. I tried a couple other stitches and I was like, well, it'll probably rub. And you don't exactly want that. So I'm kind of feeding this down and through. I think I'm going to feed a little bit more. I'm going to come back through here and tighten this. But It's really just sewing with paracord is what I'm doing. This is the hard part because I want you guys to see this. Come back through. Okay. So now I'm pulling this back because I have a little too much slack. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna feed this back onto here, like so. And we're gonna do 1, 2, I might need a little more length. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to film. Okay. So you have that. Pretty sure these are called half hitches. Pretty sure. You see how there's still like air gaps here? I'm gonna cinch this down. You're not gonna be able to super see because my hands are all up in it. I'm gonna cinch this down a little more by pulling the little wingy dingy there and the witch hats. It's okay. Now I have to go back through and tighten these up. So I'm gonna set you back over here. All right, so now we're going back through here. Oh, I should heat this up. Okay. Just doing a little bit of pulling tight. Cutting in, leaving about a 1/2 inch of length. Sorry, it was really hard to hold with my knees. So, and then add fire. You know, people say just add water, just add fire. This seals all of the weaving on the paracord. And it's a little satisfying. Alright. Look in the bottom of the lighter. Pressing that up on there. Holding it 1, 2, 3, twist. And we made our handy dandy seal. Okay, so now we're going to go back in here. We're going to pull these tight. Not super freaky tight because we want some give on this part, right? But just tighter. Just enough to have a little bit of tension. You want to be mindful of these twists and spin it out. So this isn't necessarily gardening, but it is upcycling, which is something I'm very passionate about because we have so much stuff that ends up in our landfills. And I think if we had skill set and knowledge, it wouldn't have to be like that. So, this is what I choose to do and why I choose to do it. And then this sets me up for a nice taut this. And I'm going to go ahead and do basically the same thing. I guess that's probably about 5 inches off. I wish I had my Leatherman, but I'll go grab it. Of course, when I don't need it. Yes, I like the bottom of the lighter. It helps with stickage, or you can lick your fingers and just kind of pinch it. Always make sure to mount out the other end of your paracord because it will fray and get discombobulated. You just get your fingers a little bit wet. Okay, I'm just tying this back on itself with that hoop stitch. Let's see if I can make this closer so you can see the close off better. Okay, through here, like so. You can hold this up here, right, on this back end to secure it a little bit. And then you have flexibility for that 1/2 inch. And after you get that first one, I don't know how much of that you guys saw. Just pull it as tight as you can. And because this is a seat, like, again, you want that give, right? This level of sealing is something I always do with the end of a lighter because I'm trying to not burn myself up. You are dealing with molten plastic. With that being said, make sure there's nothing underneath this molten plastic, like your foot, because that could really hurt. La, la, la. And sometimes you got to do like a little twist to get this to release. But there you have it. Ta-da! Fantastical. So as long as this plastic holds up, this paracord will probably outlast this plastic. So I win.